A few months ago, I did a review walkthrough of Xiaomanyc's AI language learning chatbot called Teacher AI. If you're someone who's watched it, I'll admit it was really good. Heavy emphasis on the word was. Since they started upscaling it though and trying to change a bunch of stuff that didn't need to be changed, it's gotten to be a buggy mess that is extremely unreliable and frustrating as hell as someone who relies on this for a set study time. I study at 6 a.m. every morning, and if it's not working, I'm f***ed. I'd go to use it and it would just be bouncing dots and endless wait times. I'm also in the Discord and you can see that I'm not the only one. There's a lot of unhappy customers. I have since been refunded the yearly dues I paid after there was a crazy bug that was having people log in accidentally as developers and some people as Xiaomanyc himself. That was enough for me to not trust it, and I began searching for something to replace it. Because in theory, the tool is really useful. It just didn't work. But lo and behold, I have found a replacement that's even better. In this video, I'm going to show you around the new AI language learning program that has filled all of the gaps that Teacher AI was missing and offers way more as a learner than Teacher AI ever had to offer. It's called Natural Fluency, and I'm super excited to be showing you what it can do. Let's go. Okay, friends, you watched the intro. Now I want to show you this cool program, okay? It's called Natural Fluency, and it's based out of the Natural Language Institute, okay? Now, I wanted to start with this page, this Create Account page, because when I've been sending links to people who have been asking about this, it can be a little tricky to navigate their website, but again, I promise it's worth it. So this is the landing page. If you go down into the description of this video, this is what it's going to take you to if you're not already signed up. It's going to give you a little demo if you want to see it. I mean, you're not going to need a demo because you're watching my video, but I digress. Okay, you can watch a little demo of what they've put together. You can kind of see what it is that they offer, and then you can sign up, and then they give you one free class. And I'm going to use the word class pretty loosely here because it's not really a class, it's more like a session. You're going to get one free session, and then you're going to be able to decide, do you want to purchase it, or do you, if you want to try something else. Honestly, that's already miles ahead of Teacher AI, which doesn't give you any chance to try it. You just have to purchase it, and I mean, you get that's it. You have to purchase it, and then that's how you try it. This one, you at least get one free class. So I already have a membership to this. I've already signed up, so I want to show you what it looks like from my perspective as someone who's already a member. Okay, so I sign in, and it takes me immediately to the page where I can start setting up my class. Okay, now I have Mandarin already kind of preset because if you guys already follow me, this is my target language that I'm learning. So here's all the things you can customize about it, and this is so cool. I love this so much. So already you can choose a language. I'm going to show you all the languages right now, so you can right out of the gate decide. It's got English, Spanish, French, Portuguese, German, Italian, Czech, Polish, Russian, oh that's tough, Japanese, Hindi, Korean, and they just added Mandarin like last week. That was actually one of the ways I found it, is I was looking for more Mandarin practice, and since they just added it, it was perfect. And then you choose your teacher. It gives you a few teachers to choose from. These are the 4 Chinese teachers: Xiao, Yuanxi, Yuanjian, and Xiaoyi. It's usually just like male, female, like male, female kind of idea. So you can get like 2 different females to practice with, 2 different males. And then once you've decided who you're going to work with, that's when you start your class. So I'm going to work with Xiaoyi because I think I already worked with Xiao. I've never worked with Xiaoyi. Okay, so once you do that, then you have access to all these other settings, this is the best part about it. Okay, so I'm going to start the class. Okay, and then I'll talk about that in a second. Okay, now here's where it gets really cool. Okay, and it actually works like 10 times better than Teacher AI. Okay, so you can choose what level you're at. Now I was sticking to low intermediate, but if let's say you're a beginner, you start there. If you're already an advanced speaker, it's going to use more advanced grammar and things like that. For this lesson, I'm going to do low intermediate, and here's why. When I do low intermediate, and you have to remember, like, their low intermediate might be somebody else's high intermediate, or it might be somebody else's beginner. So you have to kind of feel for it. So I would recommend starting at beginner. And if it's something that you don't really like, you're like, oh, this is really easy stuff, then you can move on to low intermediate and just kind of build your way into it. And then, oh, this is where it gets really cool. You can choose your teacher's mood, and this changes them like slightly. So comical, excited, cheerful, serious, sad, stern, sarcastic, and argumentative. So you can already choose like what mood they're going to be in, which I think I think that's a great idea. Like that, when I saw that, I cracked up. I thought that was great. So for this one, I want her to be like an actual Chinese tutor. So I'm gonna make her stern, okay? Because usually when you meet Chinese tutors, they're very stern, and they're not so comical and friendly. That might just be a stereotype. Okay, then you can pick topics. Now there's a list of topics to choose from, but you can also write your own. And if you like, let's say you're starting Mandarin and you don't know how to read Hanzi, you can write it in English. So let's say today's topics I want to talk about are sports. Okay, I can write sports. Whoops, I should probably, I'm not used to the comma thing. Okay, sports. Let's talk about movies. I can actually, it's funny because I can actually write these in Chinese, but I'm going to do it in English so you can see. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about emotions, because oh my god, I struggle with emotions. And let's, not my personal emotions, but like how to say emotions. And then let's write about just what language in general. Okay, language. Okay. And then you can tell the teacher how often do you want corrections. Okay. So like if you just want to talk and practice talking, never. Occasional, frequent, very frequent. I am going to stick to occasional because I personally, as a student, don't like to be interrupted a whole lot. I know I make a lot of mistakes, and you're going to see me make a lot of mistakes, but I think it disrupts the flow of the conversation if you're constantly like, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that. Because even though you're making a mistake, there's a cool feature about this that you're going to see afterwards, okay? Now, this is when we start the class.
你好 Ari 你喜欢运动吗
She gets right to work. Okay, 你好 Ari 你喜欢运动吗? So she's already saying, like, I can turn off the pinyin, and I can turn off the Hanzi. Okay, so she says, do you like sports? Okay, so there she goes. She's already taken one of my topics and started talking about it. All right, and I'm gonna respond. So let's go through a couple things here.
你好 Ari 你喜欢运动吗
All right, so she already gets right into it. She's already going for like the one of the topics that I selected, which was sports. Now, if you notice, I had to switch microphones a little bit and adjust some camera settings because it wasn't letting me record with my Bluetooth microphone and hear what I was saying. So, but switching microphones helped. So that was more of an issue on my end. Okay, so she goes, 你好 Ari 你喜欢运动吗? That means, do you like sports? Hi Ari, do you like sports? So she gets right into it. Sure, and I'm gonna respond. 你好 小姨我很喜欢运动 So I just said, hi, Xiaoyi, I like
你
sports a lot.
Ari 很高兴听到你喜欢远东你喜欢观看篮球比赛吗有没有最喜欢的球队
Okay, so she just basically says, hi, Ari, it's nice to hear that you like sports. And then, see, so this is what I like about it, is like, I understand like 90% of what she said. There's just a couple words I didn't get. Guang Ken, like that's, like I just showed you, you can just kind of highlight it and it pops right up. So Guang Ken means to watch. Okay, usually I just hear Ken. So again, it's a new word for me, so that's awesome. She says, do you like to watch basketball games? Or do you like, or what's your favorite, who's your favorite team? Okay, so let's see how well she knows. I'm going to give her a little run for her money. You know, I'm testing this out. Let's give her something to work with. Okay, so I live in Philadelphia. So my basketball team here is the 76ers, and I'm going to give her, see if she knows who the 76ers are. 我喜欢看篮球比赛。我很喜欢76人篮球队 Basically said, yeah, I like watching basketball. I like the 76ers.
很好，七，六人篮球队是一个很棒的选择。你喜欢打篮球吗？
So I'm gonna. So I don't really know a lot about basketball, so I'm kind of screwing myself up here. 我喜欢看他们比赛. So she actually likes to watch basketball. 篮球比赛总是很精彩. 精彩. What does that mean? Exciting? Wonderful. Okay. Okay, great. Let's move on.
非常。
Okay, I actually don't want to talk about basketball though. I want to talk about like movies. So let's see if she knows any movies. Now, when I used to ask Teacher AI what her favorite something is, like favorite movie, favorite food, they would because it's an AI bot, it would say like I don't have a preference because it doesn't. Now this one should have a preference. Let's see. Like I said, I'm critical of these AI apps, so I'm gonna give it a run for its money. 我们可以聊一聊看电影吗? So I asked her, can we talk about movies?
当然可以。你喜欢看哪种类型的电影？
Okay, so she asked, of course we can, or she said, of course we can. Do you, what kind of movies do you like to watch? Okay, so if I highlight that, oops, I keep forgetting. I have to highlight the characters. I can't highlight the, okay, so what kind of movies do you like to watch? Let's say, I'm going to say comedy movies, okay? 幽默的电影 Okay.
末日剪影是一部很刺激的电影。你喜欢这种类型的电影吗？
So I must have said it wrong. Oh, 末日. Oh, god damn it. Doomsday Silhouette. Oh, I got to remember that one. So I said it wrong. And again, this is kind of the trouble with Chinese is like when you pronounce something wrong, you're usually just saying a different word. You're not like actually saying it incorrectly. And again, they just launched this, so maybe that'll be something in the future they can do. So let me try this again. 幽默电影. So that's like humor movies, comedy movies.
我有一个词汇建议给你， 使用这个词，喜剧片。你可以将你的句子改写如下。
Okay.
喜剧片，这是这个词的定义。喜剧片，幽默的电影，
Okay.
通常包含搞笑的情节和对笑点的强调。
Okay, she's going off.
幽默电影总是让人快乐。你有喜欢的幽默电影吗？
Okay, so she went off on me right here. So right on cue, like I just said, I it's funny, I just called it out for not saying it. So like I said, 幽默的电影, that means humorous movies or like comedy movies. And she off to the side here gave me a grammar correction, which that's awesome. So she said, this is what you should say and say it is like what you would call a comedy movie. 喜剧片. Okay, so we're gonna do, and let's double check her work here, and come here, and look. So she was saying, this is how you say comedy movie. So 喜剧片的电影, which is, or I don't even think I have to add the 电影. So yeah, that was great. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe she does correct you. So I think it was more like a grammatical correction as opposed to like a pronunciation correction. All right, so let's pretend like I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, 你有喜欢的幽默电影吗? Okay, so she asked, do you have a comedy movie that you like? Basically, this is what she says right here, if I'm not mistaken. Do you have any favorite humorous movies? Okay. Yeah, let's say, what is my favorite humorous movie? Let's go Super Bad. Okay, I'm gonna do it in English to see if she knows the movie. 我很喜欢电影叫 Super Bad. Okay, so I told her I like a movie called
Super Bad 是一部很有趣的喜剧电影。你喜欢里面的哪个角色或情节？
What character or plot do you like? Well, obviously, when you think of Superbad, my favorite character is McLovin, obviously. 我最喜欢的角色是 McLovin. Oh my god, if she picks up McLovin, I'm gonna cry.
McLovin 在 Super Bad 中确实很有趣。 他的角色给电影增添了很多笑点。你觉得他的表演很幽默吗？
Okay, so McLovin from Superbad. Okay, so that's what that says. McLovin from Superbad is really okay. McLovin is really funny in Superbad. Okay, and you know he is. His character adds a lot of laughs to the movie, and you can see that's just kind of like a general statement. It's not like she's specifically saying, "Do you think his humorous performance? Or do you think his performance is humorous?" Yeah. So as you can see, it keeps the conversation going. And these questions are pretty general. The voice itself is pretty good. Like all things considered, it's a solid recording. I'm already happy with this. Like this is good. Now I'm going to set her to advanced. Okay. And I want to see how it changes. Okay. Should we change her mood? Let's say she's serious this time. I mean, that stern and serious is pretty much the same. I'm going to close this. Okay. I love that little pop up suggestion on the side. That's great. That's fantastic. And I've had some time to play with this, but I haven't had time to like dive in like I'm doing right now. Okay. Let's see if I can change the subject. 我们可以聊一聊动物吗? I said, can we talk about animals?
请注意单词的发音。可以，可以，
Oh.
当然可以。你对哪种动物感兴趣？
I take back everything I said. So she definitely corrected my 可以, 可以. So 可以, so I can translate that. I can work on that. It gives me a pronunciation correction. 可以,可以. 聊一聊动物吗？我们可以聊一聊动物吗？聊一聊. All right, so that again, that gives me something to work on. Great. 当然可以. She says, of course we can. 你对哪种动物感兴趣? Okay, I think that's, that's what's your favorite animal again? Oops, shit, I keep doing that. Okay. Oh yeah, 兴趣. Okay, what animal are you interested in? What animal am I interested in? I'm just going to say doesn't matter or like any of them and see what she said. And it gives me a chance to practice this 可以. 都可以.
动物世界真是丰富多彩。你喜欢哪种动物的智慧或行为？
Oh fuck, she talks so fast now. Okay, so okay, 你喜欢哪种动物的智慧或 Okay, she is using intense language that I don't really know. Oh, and look at that. Which animal's intelligence or behavior do you like? The animal world is so colorful. Okay, so obviously I changed it to advanced, and she's using much more advanced like grammar and like statements. So that's cool. Okay. I like the Chinese one. I'm definitely a fan of this. So here's what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so I'm okay with Chinese. I'm gonna end class and see what happens. Yes, I'm gonna end class. Okay. Now last time it gives me like a writing suggestion, and there it goes, giving me a writing suggestion. So not only are you getting like an AI person to talk to, you're getting like someone who's going to assign you some homework. Now, with Mandarin, I noticed they're adding it slowly because it isn't a European language. So now what it's going to say is just practice writing a few words. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a few words in Chinese. So please write an essay titled Ari's Journey into Basketball and Movies. Oi. Okay. So I would just, for me, because I'm just a cheater, I'm going to copy it and call it this. All right. Oops. I'm going to copy this one. Copy. And paste. Okay, so this is my title of my essay. Ari's Journey into Basketball and Movies. Describe how he incorporates his love of basketball and humorous movies into daily life. So I'm going to write, and you could just write simple stuff here. So, 今天我会看what is it? Basketball movies. Oh, I can't remember how to say humor. Comedy. She said it. 幽默的电影. Okay. Oh, there's. that's actually pretty good. So all you got to write is like a couple sentences, and if you don't want to, you can just skip it. But I think this is important to do. Hoi, full screen. Excuse me. So now it's going to give me a little lesson, but again, it's mostly just going to go over grammatical corrections. 懒修对明前中的 So here we go. It gives me all of my grammatical corrections, all of this, so the vocabulary corrections. So even if she didn't interrupt me and tell me in the lesson, it's given me all of the things that I did incorrectly, which is great. That's perfect. So it gives you something to study with afterwards. You could like download it as a CSV file and take it with you. And then here's my essay. And then here is the corrections. So it even makes corrections on your essay. So if I take my final, and so the corrections tell you what I did wrong. And then if I take my original, okay, and I pop it into Google Translate. Ari's basketball movie tour. I will watch humorous movies. I actually really enjoyed watching this movie. Okay, so there's my mistake. Okay, now let's see what the final essay should look like. Okay, you can see mine sound like a little kid wrote it, which is totally normal. Ari's basketball tour. I'm going to watch a humorous movie. Tomorrow, I will still enjoy this movie very much. Okay, so it made corrections for me. It said about what I was trying to say. That is fantastic. Okay. Now, if I do another type of, I have no vocabulary mastery yet. It's not there yet. I've only used this a couple times, and I don't even know if it's there for Chinese yet. So here's what we're gonna do next. I'm gonna switch to a language I don't know very well, but I can kind of probably flub my way through, which is Spanish. Now, Spanish is kind of like one of their big boys here, so I can actually probably do a lot more program-wise with there. So I'm gonna go with, so it has human avatars, so this is based on real people, and then it's got fictional avatars, Spain, Mexico, looks like Venezuela. I'm gonna go with Mexico because that's the accent I hear in Spanish mostly, and I'm gonna confirm. Okay, pop it out of full screen. Okay, I am definitely not advanced. I am a Thai now. I'm a beginner, and let's make sure he's friendly because I'm a beginner. Let's talk about food. Okay, I'm just gonna put. I'm still in Chinese over here. I'm just gonna put food. Switch back to English. That would probably be a good idea. Yeah. So food. Oh, and it gives me suggestions. I'm going to talk about food. I'm going to talk about animals, maybe? No, let's just leave it at food because I don't know how to say. So frequent. I'm going to go frequent corrections because my Spanish sucks. I am working on it. Let's get this started. So this is me as a like low beginner.
Hola, Ari. ¿Te gusta la comida mexicana?
Okay, so it's slow. All right. I personally don't like slow speaking, no matter what. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him speaking speed. That's this little gear right there to 1. Okay. And let's see what he sounds like now. Okay. So I don't know what to say. So what it's going to do is you can ask it for suggestions. C. Oh shit, it said C, and I pronounce it in Chinese. Okay. C. Me gusta la comida mexicana. Okay, so I can see that. Okay, here we go. Sí, me gusta la comida mexicana.
Qué bueno. Hoy vamos a hablar sobre las letras F, O, y D en español. ¿Listo para aprender?
Okay, no clue what he said. Qué bueno. That's like, okay, good. Let's see. Oops. Excellent. Today we're going to talk about the letters F, O, Y, and D in Spanish. I'm ready to learn. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. That's cool. Okay, so it's taking me through a class. Oh, that's actually better. Because that was one of the big points of Teacher AI was people are like, could it teach you a class? So yeah, let's start. So I'll say, sí, yo aprendo. I don't know if that's right.
Excelente. La letra F suena como F, la O como O, la Y como Y y la D como D. ¿Puedes repetirlo?
F, O, I, D.
Muy bien. Has aprendido rápido. ¿Quieres practicar más palabras con estas letras?
No. I'll just see what it is.
Claro. Si tienes más preguntas, no dudes en decírmelo. Hasta la próxima clase, Ari.
Oh, he thought I was done. Okay, let's see. So let me see what my suggestions are. Entiendo un poco. What does that mean? I understand a little. I want to learn more. Okay, cool. So it knew that I wanted to learn more. Quiero aprender más. Quiero aprender más.
¡Qué bueno! En nuestra próxima clase, practicaremos con más palabras divertidas.
He's out of here.
Hasta entonces, Ari.
Okay.
Adiós.
Okay, so I think he's done with his class. I guess so. That's funny. Okay, let me try one more thing. Can we talk about something else? Can we talk about something else? Let's ask for more suggestions. Quiero aprender más.
Entendido. Estoy emocionado de enseñarte más la próxima vez.
Oh my god.
Nos vemos pronto, Ari. Adiós.
Okay. Alright, that's weird. Let's end class. That's kind of weird. Let me jump back into this guy.
Hola, Ari. ¿Te gusta la comida mexicana?
Alright, I'm going to talk about Mexican food again with this guy. Let's go. So let's start with my suggestions. Sí, me gusta la comida mexicana. Nunca he probado la comida mexicana. That's definitely not true. Okay, let's tell him I don't like Mexican food. No, no me gusta la comida mexicana.
Qué lástima que no te guste la comida mexicana. Pero, ¿te gustaría aprender algunas palabras nuevas en español hoy?
Sí.
Perfecto, hoy aprenderemos sobre las letras F, O, I y D. ¿Comprendes?
Ok, estoy listo.
Excelente. Empecemos con la letra F. ¿Puedes decir una palabra en español que empiece con la letra F?
What do I know? That starts with an F in Spanish. Fajita. That's food, right? Fajita. That's all I can think of right now. Fuente. Fuente. Is that a word?
Tengo una sugerencia de vocabulario para ti. Usando la palabra origen. Podrías reformular tu oración de la siguiente manera. El origen de ese problema es la falta de comunicación.
Okay.
Aquí está una definición de la palabra origen. Lugar o punto de partida. Muy bien, fuente es una palabra que comienza con la letra F.
Okay.
Ahora, ¿puedes decir una palabra que empiece con la letra O?
Ocho.
Casi. 8 es la palabra correcta que empieza con la letra O. ¿Comprendes la diferencia entre 8 y 8?
Maybe you heard me wrong. Repito, la palabra es ocho.
Tengo una sugerencia de vocabulario para ti. Usando la palabra
Okay.
6.
Must have been me.
Podrías reformular tu oración de la siguiente manera. Repito, la palabra es 6.
Okay, 6.
Aquí está una definición de la palabra 6. Número que sigue al 5 y precede al 7. Muy bien, Ari. 8 es la palabra correcta que empieza con la letra O.
Okay.
¿Quieres intentar con la letra y ahora?
I think I'm over my head here. So I have to stop this one because I don't know. Okay, but here's the deal. Okay, I've talked to him a few times. It should give me some homework to work with now. So more than Mandarin. Okay, so let's see what it did. Okay, imagine you have to convince a friend to try Mexican food. What would you say? Remember to use words that start with F and O. Okay. Oh shit. Let's see. I can't. Yo soy mexicano. Yo tengo comida de mexicana. Yo. Oh my god, I don't know how to speak Spanish. This is so embarrassing. Yo. Favorita comida de mexicana es fajitas y frijoles. Okay, that's all I got. Oh my god, that hurt my brain. Okay, let's see what I can do. Okay. No me gusta. Okay, those are my corrections from C. Okay, estoy listo. 6. Reterio. La palabra es ocho. Okay, here's the final. Oh, okay. Yo comida. Yo soy mexicano. Yo tengo comida mexicana. Mi comida mexicana favorita son las fajitas y los frijoles. All right, gave me corrections. Okay, cool. Now, okay, where do we go now? Vocabulary mastery. Okay, learning. These are my learning words. No entiendo. 6. Now, let's see what my games can be. Okay, so this is where I can do like flashcards and games and stuff like that. So let me see. Okay. I think I need more. Oh, okay. It was just going slow. Okay, my lessons. Playing with my lessons. Okay, so I need to like do a couple more lessons before I can do games. Okay, so as you can see, I suck at Spanish. I'm an embarrassment to my Mexican culture. Let's go and try something I have never done before, and let's see what I can do. Last time when I did Teacher AI, it was in French because I know nothing about French. I want to. Let's go Hindi. Oh, Madhar. I know nothing about Hindi, so I'm gonna need a very nice young lady to help me. Okay, I don't know anything about it. I've no words. Okay, 0 words. Okay. Let's just talk about. Oh my god, grammar, language, greetings, and that is a very impressive writing system. Grammar, language, greetings, food. I think food is, and then weather. Okay, those are usually the. Okay, if I put very frequent, she's gonna mess me up bad. So I'll just put frequent. Okay. Oh, let's start this class. I am in trouble.
नमस्ते आरी, आपका स्वागत है। आपका रविवार कैसा जा रहा है? आज क्या प्लान्स हैं?
Okay, so thank God for translations. Translations. No, I need them. Let's get a suggestion because I don't know anything about this language. I know nothing about it. Okay, Mera Ravavar. Oh my god. Oh, I'm such a friggin' gringo. Dhanyavad. Svaraji.
धन्यवाद, स्वारा जी।
Okay. Dhanyavad. Svaraji.
आपको धन्यवाद, आरी। आपके लिए कोई और सवाल हो तो बताएं।
Okay, so this is I need a suggestion. Oh my god, do I need a suggestion here? Okay. My Sunday is going well. I'm going for a walk today. I'm enjoying learning Hindi. Oh, okay, let's see how she says.
मुझे हिंदी सीखना अच्छा लग रहा है।
Okay. मुझे हिंदी सीखना अच्छा लग रहा है.
बहुत अच्छा, आरी। हिंदी सीखना बहुत मजेदार होता है। क्या आपको कोई विशेष विषय में सीखने का शौक है, जैसे कि खाना, मौसम या अन्य कुछ?
Okay. I want to practice basic words here because I don't know anything about this, and I think like me just throwing suggestions out here, it wouldn't be helpful for me as a learner. So let's say I really want to get this started. I'm going to ask in English. Can you give me some basic words that I should know in Hindi, such as greetings Let's see what she does.
Sure, Ari. Here are some basic Hindi words for greetings. एक नमस्ते, नमस्ते, hello, hi. दो शुभ प्रभात, good morning. तीन शुभ संध्या, good evening. चार शुभ रात्रि, good night. पांच धन्यवाद, thank you. छह कृपया, please. सात हाँ, yes. आठ नहीं, no. I hope these words help you in your Hindi learning journey. Let me know if you have any more questions or need help with anything else.
Okay. I think she needs to be, like, more stern. Maybe sarcastic. Let's go sarcastic. Okay. Can we practice these words together?
क्यों नहीं, आरी? हम जरूर इन शब्दों का अभ्यास कर सकते हैं.
Okay.
चलिए, पहले आप नमस्ते कहिए.
Namaste.
बहुत अच्छा, आरी. अब आप शुभ प्रभात कहिए.
Oh. Prabhat kahe. Okay. Now say good morning. Prabhat kahe.
आपने सही कहा, आरी. पर्वत एक हिंदी शब्द है जिसका अर्थ होता है माउंटेन. यह एक अद्भुत शब्द है. क्या आपको किसी अन्य शब्द का अभ्यास करना है?
Okay. So let's get some suggestions. Because I'm struggling here. I'm drowning here. Yes, I want to. Jihan. Okay, let's hear her.
जी हाँ, मैं अभ्यास करना चाहता हूँ.
Oh, God, this is so tough for me. Jihan, man abhyas karna chahta hun.
बिल्कुल, आरी. जी हाँ का अर्थ होता है यस. आपका अभ्यास शुरू हो गया है. क्या आपको और कोई शब्द या वाक्य अभ्यास करना है? Do you have any other words or topics you would like to practice in Hindi?
Okay, so again, it's given me a lot. This is that's a struggle though, for me as a new learner here. Again, I know nothing about Hindi, so I would say yeah, it's helpful as a beginner to kind of to learn some new words, and it gives you that kind of conversational. So if you're someone that likes learning languages by talking, that's a good way to start. Like learning basic words, greetings. Now I know namaste is like how you say hello. I can't do this. I cannot do this, so I'm going to skip it. I'm sure there's tons of grammar corrections for me because I'm sure I did everything wrong here, but that's okay. If I was actually learning Hindi, this would give me something to go with. And and then I would just go do what it is I do. So I'm going to be using this for Chinese. Definitely using this for Chinese. Now, one of the things that I like about this, like right out of the gate though, is that like I can do it like it's an unlimited amount. And what I remember from what I remember on Teacher AI is like I would use it and then it would crash, and I would use it and it would crash. You can see I didn't crash at all. Now, there are a couple weaknesses here that if you were paying attention, you'll notice. Like I noticed the teacher almost was like trying to end the class like when we were still going. So I don't know if that's like something on my end, like if it's part of the, sarcastic manner or the friendly manner. I love that it gives you homework at the end. I love that you can click and see the translations without any issue. I noticed some of the longer sentences go outside the box, but again, that's not really you could still read it and you could just shorten the things here. Mandarin doesn't have like the little games and crossword puzzles, and you have to kind of build into that, which I think will be really cool. I'm trying to think what else. Like, I think the homework aspect is really, really cool. I never would have thought about that. Like, Teacher AI definitely doesn't have that. You likely need like a pretty good internet connection for this because it is just kind of running AI. I used it on Chrome today, but I also have the whatever the Windows one is. I forget. I have it here. Oh, Microsoft Edge, and it seemed to work fine for that too. Wow. Like that was cool though. The Mandarin, I think because I have kind of a base in Mandarin, I was able to do more with it. Um I like that you can adjust the speaking speed. Again, there's gonna be like little things here and there, like when the Mexican dude was like talking super slow, and then I adjusted his speed and it wasn't going forward, but the next sentence he said wasn't. So that's more just like me learning how the program works. I wouldn't like clown on the program for that. That's just me like getting a feel for it. There's always going to be some like growing pains for you as a user. Yeah, I'm really impressed by this. I'm gonna reach out to these developers. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can work with them. Like, cause like you saw that in some of these that there are, let me see some of the like the French guy. Is there any French people? Like there's like that looks like a legit guy, sort of. Yeah, so he's a human. Maybe we could get Ari the human avatar. Can we get him in English? Is William real? Ooh, Jacob's real. Oh, hi, Jacob. Richard's real. Canadian, so not really real. But yeah, definitely give this program a shot. I'm going to drop a link in the description. It's not an affiliate link, so I don't know. Like I don't get any money for this or anything like that. So it's just the link. I'll actually, if I reach out to them and find out there is an affiliate link, I'll replace it. But yeah, definitely better than Teacher AI. Again, it's gonna have some things it needs to work on. I would say that mainly the teacher shouldn't try to end the class in the middle of the class if or try to get rid of me. There was one part in Spanish where he was like, "All right, time to go. Class is over," which that's something that I'm sure will be switched with the next one. I also like that it referred to the topics that I talked about or that I gave it in the beginning. Yeah, so solid like 90%. I would give it an A for now, and I'm sure it's only going to get better. Again, I'll keep updating you guys on this. If it goes to crap like Teacher AI did, I'll let you know because you know me, I'm all about honesty on this channel, and I like giving you guys like the real deal of what's going on. So yeah. So there it is. What did you think? Is it something you'd be interested in downloading? I don't have, this isn't a sponsored video or I don't have an affiliate link, but if you just click the link down below, you can try it out and get started. My name is Ari with FitPro VR, and don't forget to learn a new language today.